in some areas already, but we do have to stress that we have a strict limit to any belongings you can bring with you. Can't handle any major luggage, so just bring what's absolutely necessary. Some of the first Soviet soldiers are released to and shooting anyone coming there. The scale of the attack is still unclear at this point, but we will get you more detailed reports as soon as possible. It's just unbelievable. I mean, we knew they meant trouble over in Europe, but what on earth are they doing here? Reports of heavy gunfire in the Kirkland area, as well as... Just by looking out my window, I can see where... this morning that no enemy in the area. Weapons on hold. Many children who've lost their parents. If you are searching for anyone or want to report somebody missing, please call 206-783. Has joined us here in the studio. Sir, why didn't we see this attack coming?
To remain calm and stay indoors and keep a radio at hand for emergency broadcasts at all times.
Citizens building barricades and shooting anyone coming their way. It's just unbelievable. I mean, we knew they meant trouble over in Europe, but what on earth are they doing here? Reports of heavy gunfire in the Kirkland area, as well as... Just by looking out my window, I can see we're pretty much... undermanned and filled to capacity. And it's recommended that you bring any injured persons to either the Northwest Hospital or the Sacred Heart Medical Center. Building barricade and shooting anyone coming there. The scale of the attack is still unclear at this point, but we will get you more detailed reporting as soon as possible. Some very disturbing live footage here, and we got unconfirmed reports this morning that
no enemy in the area. Weapons are cold.
Many children have lost their parents. If you are searching for anyone or want to report somebody missing, please call 206-783. Has joined us here in the studio. Sir, why didn't we see this attack coming?
To remain calm and stay indoors and keep a radio at hand for emergency broadcasts at all times.
In some areas already, but we do have to stress that we have a strict limit to any belongings you can bring with you. Can't handle any major luggage, so just bring what's absolutely necessary. Some of the first Soviet soldiers are believed to have landed. I was in my car on my way to work, and I stuck in traffic as usual, and people started to get out of their cars. They were pointing to the sky. It was filled with these parachutes. And you hear came in. We're looking at some very disturbing live footage here, and we got has joined us here in the studio. Sir, why didn't we see this attack coming?
To remain calm and stay indoors and keep a radio at hand for emergency broadcasts at all times.
just came in. We're looking at some very disturbing live footage here, and we got unconfirmed reports this morning that no enemy in the area. Many children have lost their parents. If you are searching for anyone or want to report somebody missing, please call 206-783-5 and join us here in the studio. Sir, why did you see the
To remain calm and stay indoors.
In some areas already, but we do have to stress that we have a strict limit to any belongings you can bring with you. Can't handle any major luggage, so just bring what's absolutely necessary. Some of the first Soviet soldiers are believed to have landed. I was in my car on my way to work, and stuck in traffic as usual, and people started to get out of their cars, and they were pointing to the sky, and it was really like these parachutes. And it's recommended that you bring any injured persons to either the Northwest Hospital or the Sacred Heart Medical Center. Citizens building barricades and shooting anyone coming there. The scale of the attack is still unclear at this point, but we will get you more detailed reports as soon as possible. The scale of the attack is I mean, we knew they meant trouble over in Europe, but what on earth are they doing here? Reports of heavy gunfire in the Kirkland area, as well as... And it's recommended that you bring any injured persons to either the Northwest Hospital or the Sacred Heart Medical Center. Citizens building barricades and shooting anyone coming there. The scale of the attack is still unclear at this point, but we will get you more detailed reports as soon as possible. This just came in. We're looking at some very disturbing live footage here, and we got unconfirmed reports this morning that...
No enemy in the area. Weapons are cold. Intel.
Many children have lost their parents. If you are searching for anyone or want to report somebody missing, please call 206-783...
broadcast at all times.
Barricades and shooting anyone coming there. The scale of the attack is still unclear at this point, but we will get you more detailed reports as soon as possible. Just unbelievable. I mean, we knew they meant trouble over in Europe, but what on earth are they doing here? Reports of heavy gunfire in the Kirkland area, as well as... Look out my window, I can see we're pretty much... Started in some areas already. has joined us here in the studio. Sir, why didn't we see this attack coming?
To remain calm and stay indoors and keep a radio at hand for emergency broadcasts at all times.
The hospitals are undermanned and filled to capacity, and it is recommended that you bring any injured person to either the Northwest Hospital or the Sacred Heart Medical Center. Citizens building barricades and shooting anyone coming their way. Coming from downtown, you like a big thunderstorm.
No enemy in the area. Weapons are cold. Over. Intel.
This just came in. We're looking at some very disturbing live footage here, and we got unconfirmed reports this morning that
No enemy in the area. Weapons are cold. Over. Intel.
many children have lost their parents. If you are searching for anyone or want to report somebody missing, please call 206-73. Has joined us here in the studio. Sir, why didn't we see the attack coming?
To remain calm and stay indoors and keep a radio at hand for emergency broadcasts at all times.
In some areas already, but we do have to stress that we have a strict limit to any belongings you can bring with you. Can't handle any major luggage, so just bring what's absolutely necessary. I was in my car on my way to work, and I stuck in traffic as usual, and people started to get out of their cars. This just in my car on my way to work, and I'm stuck in traffic as usual. And people started to get out of their cars and they were pointing at the sky. And the building seems to be like a parachute. And you can hear explosions coming from downtown. This just came in. We're looking at some very disturbing live footage here. And we got a confirmed report this morning that as soon as possible. It's just unbelievable. I mean, we knew they meant trouble over in Europe, but what on earth are they doing here? Reports of heavy gunfire in the Kirkland area, as well as... Because just by looking out my window, I can see we're pretty much... Nation has started in some areas already. We do have to stress that we have a strict limit to any belongings you can bring with you, and handle any major luggage to just bring what's absolutely necessary. Has joined us here in the studio. Sir, why didn't we see this attack coming?
To remain calm and stay indoors and keep a radio at hand for emergency broadcasts at all times.
The hospitals are undermanned and filled to capacity, and it's recommended that you bring any injured persons to either the Northwest Hospital or citizens building barricades and shooting anyone coming there. The scale of the attack is still unclear at this point, but we will get you more detailed reports as soon as possible. either the Northwest Hospital or the Sacred Heart Medical Center. Citizens building barricades and shooting anyone coming there. The scale of the attack is still unclear at this point, but we will get you more detailed reporting as soon as possible.
Well, if it isn't our latest West Point prodigy, I'm Master Sergeant Watson, and I'll be in charge of your training. This is the National Training Center, where you will be finalizing your officer training. At West Point, they taught you how to be an officer. Here, we're gonna teach you how to fight. We'll start out with the control of the battlefield camera. You use the WASD keys to move the camera. So why don't you show me some of those West Point skills by moving the camera around for a bit. Press the A key to move the camera to the left. Good. Now press the W key to move the camera forward. Good work. Press the D key to move the camera to the right. Excellent. Now press the S key to move the camera backwards. Well, what do you know? Seems they do teach you some useful stuff at West Point after all. Next up is camera panning and tilting. You do this by moving the mouse cursor to the edge of the screen. Let's start by panning the camera to the left. Do this now. Excellent. Go ahead and move the mouse cursor to the right edge of the screen to pan to the right. Good job. Now move the mouse cursor to the top edge of the screen to pan upwards. Great. Last but not least, move the mouse cursor to the bottom edge of the screen to pan downwards. If you really want to stretch your legs, we have a function called Mouse Look that allows you to look freely around the battlefield. To activate this, you press and hold the middle mouse button. Well done, sir. Now let's get down for a closer look at the terrain. You can move the camera closer to the ground by using the mouse scroll wheel. Try this now. Good. Now try moving the camera away from the ground. Now I'll show you something my platoon sergeant in the A. Shaw Valley taught me many years ago. The mini-map. This gives you an excellent top-down view of the battlefield, allowing you to quickly move to a specific position. By clicking the left mouse button on the mini-map, you can instantly move the camera to that location.
I wouldn't mind watching me some.
Impressive. We have just one more thing, and then we're done for the day. See that red circle? Show me what you've learned by moving the camera through it. Good. Now move on to the next one. Good. Now move on to the next one. Good. Now move on to the next one. Keep this up, we'll get you shipped to Europe in no time. I hear they have a real shortage of junior officers there. You got more spunk than most of the West Point pukes we get sent out here, I'll give you that. Let's see how you handle this next lesson.
Rather than save lives.
I'm gonna give you command of a Humvee. To issue orders to it, you have to select it first. And to do that, you left click on it with your mouse. If you want to select multiple units at the same time, you can create a selection box by clicking and holding the left mouse button and then drag the box around the units you want to select.
My leg fell asleep.
Good. Now with the Humvee selected, you can start ordering it around. To issue a move order, select the Humvee and then right-click in the world where you want it to go. Good. Now I'm gonna teach you about transports. For this part of the exercise, I'll give you command of an infantry squad along with the Humvee. Select the infantry squad and order the soldiers to enter the Humvee by right-clicking on the Humvee.
Yes, sir. Ready for action. Getting a ride, sir. That was the last
Good.
one, sir.
Now, since the infantry squad is inside the Humvee, you can no longer issue orders to them. However, you can move the Humvee around as usual. To unload the infantry squad, simply select the Humvee and click the unload button on the order pallet. Try that now.
Ready to repair. Mechanized here. Troop carrier waiting for orders. Butler in gear.
Well done. Now let's move on to combat. Not for real though. This is a simulated exercise and the Op-4 will be your enemy. I hope you didn't wet your pants there. To tell a unit to attack, select the unit you want to use and then right-click on an enemy unit. See those units there? They don't seem too friendly, do they? Well, what are you waiting for? Light them up!
Ready for duty. Will do, sir.
I hear that the Russians spent their kids' vodka for the rest of me. That sounds...
Attack now! Infantry's dead, sir. That's one defeated hostile.
Hooah! That's the spirit, sir. They'll fear you in Germany. To really be all you can be in urban warfare, you need to make good use of the surrounding terrain. See that building over there? You can move your infantry squads inside to give them extra protection against enemy fire. Select your infantry squad and move the mouse cursor over to that building. The cursor changes to indicate that you can order your infantry squad inside. To do this, you select your infantry squad and right-click on the building. Do so now. Good. With your infantry squad inside the building, it becomes much harder for the enemy to spot you. And your men will also take less damage from incoming fire because of the cover that the building provides. Let's see what happens when this enemy vehicle tries to speed past your infantry squad.
That vehicle is a wreck.
Did you see that? Op-4 barely got a shot off. Well done, sir. To order your squad to leave the building, select the building and then right-click anywhere outside.
Yes, sir. Infantry, good to go. Will do, sir.
Good job, sir. Remember to seek cover with your infantry whenever possible, since they're a lot more exposed than other units. Now let's talk a little about unit special abilities. They will undoubtedly save your life one day, so pay attention. For this next exercise, I'm giving you command of a Bradley infantry vehicle. Start by selecting the Bradley. Good. On your order palette, you can now see that the Bradley has two special abilities. One offensive ability and one defensive ability. The offensive ability will help you kill hostiles faster, and the defensive ability will help you increase your unit's survivability. All special abilities have a cooldown timer. This is the time it takes for the unit to reload the required munitions or catch their collective breaths. This means you'll have to use that think box of yours to decide when to use each ability. This Humvee will only take damage from your offensive ability, so don't bother shooting at it with the chain gun. To use an offensive special ability, you left-click the corresponding button. Do that now. Good. Now left-click on the Humvee to launch a tow missile at it. Not bad at all, sir. As you can see, that ability is now cooling down, and you will have to wait a certain time before a new missile can be fired. Some units also come with a defensive special ability. Your Bradley, for example, has a smoke screen that it can deploy to hide from other hostiles. It's deployed immediately when you left-click the corresponding button, so don't fire it prematurely. Most units have unique special abilities, so make sure that you learn how each one works. They are one of the main keys to gaining the upper hand on the battlefield. That's basically all you need to know about movement and combat. Keep this up and you'll be graduating from here top of your class. Then you'll face the harsh school of real combat. I'll see you tomorrow when we'll talk about command points and objectives.
My dad says things aren't going very well in the...
So you haven't quit on us yet. Today I'm going to teach you about command points and objectives. A complete understanding of these concepts is crucial if you plan to succeed as a combat officer, so listen up. What you see here is a command point. Control of these points is the deciding factor when you struggle for mastery of a battlefield. Often, capturing a command point will give you access to additional reinforcements as well as shifting the battle in your favor. A command point is colored differently depending on its state. White means it's neutral, that no one is controlling it. Red means that it's under enemy control. And green means the good guys, which means us are in control. To capture a command point, you need to place your units inside each of the connected circles, or perimeter points. And when you've done this, the command point will be yours.
Bradley infantry transport ready. Moving as ordered. Yes, sir. Armor of driving to coordinates.
Well done, sir. That command point belongs to Uncle Sam. Now we move on to objectives. When you're on a mission, your commanding officer will provide you with a string of objectives which you have to fulfill in order to complete the mission. These objectives come in two different kinds: primary objectives and secondary objectives. To review your objectives, simply open the objectives log by clicking on the objectives button near the minimap. Do that now. Primary objectives are crucial for mission success. Fail one of these, and you will fail the mission. See that command point there? Your new primary objective is to secure it, just like you did in the previous exercise.
Armored transport reporting in. Rolling, sir. Bradley infantry moving out. We are ready. Moving as ordered.
Did you see that new assault rifle in the last issue of Guns and Babes?
Well done. Primary objective completed, but you're not done yet. As I mentioned before, you will be given both primary and secondary objectives. Secondary objectives are optional, but you should still try to complete them. You won't fail the mission if you ignore them, but promotions and other rewards might be slow in coming. When you complete a secondary objective, you will often be rewarded, and trust me, you will need whatever edge you can get if you're hoping to get by when the shooting starts. Now for the actual exercise. Your primary objective is to capture that command point, and your secondary objective is to eliminate that infantry squad. Get moving, sir.
Armored transport moving out. We got him, sir.
Got one. Search when the smoke clears.
Yes, sir. Going to take that perimeter. Bradley infantry transport ready. Moving as ordered. Bradley APC here, sir. Bradley APC moving out.
Primary and secondary objectives completed. You're starting to shape up, sir. I'll see you here tomorrow for your next lesson. Seems you're determined to make it through to the end, sir. I guess you're eager to get to Europe and do some good. Today I'll teach you about reinforcements. It's the inevitable rule of war that men get hurt and die. But as a commander, you must stay focused on the big picture and complete your objectives. And for you to be able to do this, your commander will give you access to reinforcements. First off, you need to activate the reinforcement menu. Press the reinforcements button now. Good. Your available reinforcements are shown as points. In the left-hand column, you can see the amount available. In the right-hand column, show you the amount incoming. The available points are ready for you to use. You can spend them on units and then have these units delivered to the battlefield. The incoming points will be added to your pool of available points over time. Each unit has a point value tied to it. This is the amount it would cost you to order down one such unit. That Bradley IFV, for example, costs 750 reinforcement points and about 3 million taxpayer dollars. If you should lose one in action, those 750 points will be reimbursed to your incoming points pool, and after a while, they will be available to spend again. To start ordering units, you need to place a drop zone marker. The marker indicates where the transport aircrafts will drop your units. Click the drop zone button. You're looking at the mega map. From here, you get a detailed overview of the entire battlefield, but it also removes you from the tactical situation on the ground. Right now, the only thing you can do in the mega map is to place your drop zone marker. Well done, sir. I knew you'd have no trouble with this. With the drop zone marker placed, you're ready to order in reinforcements. You now have 2,000 reinforcement points to spend as you see fit. To order in some units, you start by left-clicking the reinforcements button. Left-click on a unit that you wish to purchase. Clicking on a unit multiple times would add multiple units of that kind. To remove a unit, simply right-click on its icon or left-click on the unit icon in the order box below. You can see your current order in the order box along with the total cost of your order. This amount can never exceed the amount of available reinforcement points, so choose wisely. When you've completed your order, you click the deploy button. Do so now. It'll take some time for your reinforcements to arrive since they're being brought in by air. Plan your reinforcement orders accordingly. Superb job, sir. Only one more day until graduation. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Welcome back to the final lesson, sir. Seems you're made of sterner stuff than I first thought. Today, I'll teach you about the most powerful weapon an officer has in his arsenal. No, I'm not talking about what's between your legs, sir. I'm talking about the radio. With the radio, you can call in tactical aids. They encompass everything from reconnaissance flights to artillery barrages and airstrikes. And they'll provide you with a real advantage in a tight spot. As you succeed on the battlefield by killing the enemy and capturing command points, you will receive tactical aid points. These can then be used to call in tactical aids. Today's your lucky day, though, because you will be provided with a steady stream of tactical aid points regardless of your battlefield performance. And to spice things up a bit, I've ordered the I-4 to place some hostile targets for you to practice on. I know you're itching to get started, so don't let me hold you back. Get to it! Good. To deploy a tactical aid, simply left-click the weapon or aid you want, and then left-click in the world where you want it deployed.
Zulu Niner, we copy. Firing for effect. Over. Artillery barrage inbound. Artillery barrage fired for effect. Roger that. Bunker buster inbound. Wolverine out. Bomb dropped for full effect. Wolverine out. Roger that. Iceman is in the pipe, armed and ready. The airstrike turned target area into dust. Roger. Coordinates received. Tank buster in transit. Hostiles in the hot zone of toast. Hunter out. Roger. Close air support, bringing in the goods. This is Iceman. Cluster bomb hit for full effect. Roger that. Iceman is in the pipe, armed and ready.
Sir. Our 4 targets destroyed. Superb job. As you might have noticed, it took some time before the tactical aid was deployed. This time varies depending on the tactical aid in question, so you need to plan ahead and analyze the movement of your enemies in order to hit them. Now those targets you just annihilated were stationary, and even a Marine could do that. To be really effective, you need to learn how to hit moving targets. So let's try it again. But this time, we'll have moving targets to practice on. Get to it.
Roger. Close air support, bringing in the goods. Yeah, enemy units in the target area are neutralized. Iceman out. Copy that. Those tanks are about to become scrap metal. Hunter out. Wilco, Iceman heading out with cluster bombs. Those coordinates were no good. Hunter out. This is Zulu 9er. Coordinates locked down. Shells on the way. Iceman here. Cluster bomb hit nothing but dirt. Out. Artillery strike was on the mark. Zulu 9er out. Copy that. Heavy artillery barrage inbound. Roger that. Iceman is in the pipe, armed and ready. Roger, Wilco. My laser guided is armed and I'm painting the target. Artillery barrage was a no-hit. The strike zone was clear. Copy that. Heading towards target coordinates. Iceman out. Roger that. Bunker buster inbound. Wolverine out. Airstrike completed. Iceman's heading back. Laser-guided bomb strike completed. Out. Roger. Close air support, bringing in the goods. The area was clear of enemies. Hunter out. This is Wolverine. Bunker buster ordered, commencing attack. Wilco. Fire mission received. Artillery barrage inbound. Roger that. Iceman is in the pipe, armed and ready. Copy that. Fire mission received. Zulu 9 are out. Fire mission executed. Out. Artillery strike delivered. Zulu 9 are out. Roger. Close air support, bringing in the goods. Wolverine here. Bomb away. Heading back home. Iceman here. Mission completed. Out. Roger, Wilco. My laser guided is armed and I'm painting the target.
Hooah, sir. All our 4 targets destroyed. That was an excellent performance by all standards. Congratulations on completing this course. Only actual combat can teach you the rest of the skills you need, but I'm sure you will make a fine combat officer, sir.
Many children have lost their parents. If you are searching for anyone or want to report somebody missing, please call 206-73. As joined us here in the studio. Sir, why did you receive the attack down there? To remain calm and stay indoors and keep a radio at hand for emergency broadcasts at all times.
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly, peace is not on their agenda, only threats and deception and endless profits for the capitalist war machine. But our brave comrades in the armed forces will not be intimidated. They stand vigilant along the German border, their resolve unquenchable, ready to deliver...
It was inevitable. Our massive preparations had gone on far too long for us to simply stand down. We were like a coiled spring, ready to throw ourselves into the fray. All we waited for was one word: attack. Spirits were high, and the men joked about how we would crush the enemy with one fell stroke. But some didn't laugh.
Mind the road, comrade. Володя.
Who's he?
Don't you know? That's Colonel Orlovsky. He's a legend.
Ah, Comrade Major Lebedev. It's been a while.
It has indeed, Comrade Orlovsky.
I was just wondering who they'd send to babysit me.
Your command is the key to this whole grand endeavor, comrade. How could they send anyone but me?
Your sense of self-importance hasn't lessened, I see.
But I am very important, am I not? Or at least my dear old father-in-law is.
It's good to see you, old friend.
So, how are we doing?
Everything is in place. I can't say I'm very happy about all this.
The Politburo knows what is right. Ours is but to obey.
So they have decided. Get me Lieutenant Romanov on the horn. I want him to make a final survey of the forward defenses.
Понятно, товарищ полковник. Get Lieutenant Romanov on the horn. Now.
When?
Soon.
Lieutenant Romanov, your Alpha squad is to make a forward recon of... Wait, stand by for the Colonel.
Lieutenant, my call sign is Sokol 1. There will be no more reconnaissance. You are to execute Plan Odessa. The air defenses must be destroyed before the main assault begins. Your objective is to destroy 2 anti-air emplacements. Weapons are free and we are now at war. Good luck, Lieutenant. Sokol 1, out.
This is Zvezda. We are in position. Rio. Zvezda here. We are ready to enter the camp. We will start with clearing the entrance and neutralizing the guard tower. Just give the word, Lieutenant. We are ready to execute, Lieutenant. Just give the word. We are ready to go.
you ever wonder what started all this? Why the Soviets decided to do what they did?
Sometimes. But what's done is done. Nothing can change it now. All we can do is keep fighting.
I wonder how much protection this tin can will offer when the shit hits the fan.
Don't worry about that. Think about the guys outside instead who've got nothing.
Why'd the Russians start this damn war in the first place? They wanted money and we didn't give it to them. It's that simple.
Alpha Group moving. In transit. Alpha Group moving. Engaging. Camp entrance cleared. We are ready to move on, Lieutenant.
Sokol 1 to Romanov. The first AAM placement is located to the east. Move swiftly.
Enemy scout helicopter spotted. We are staying out of sight. Alpha Group moving. Area clear. I have to refuse that order, Comrade Lieutenant. I won't risk the lives of my men by going there. This is Zvezda. Placing explosives now.
Well done, Romanov. One target remaining. Go north.
In transit.
Mission has started in some areas already. Can't handle any major luggage, so just bring what's absolutely necessary.
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of the Malta Peace Conference. Clearly, peace is not...
Moving. Go. Fire. Engaging. Alpha Group moving. Camp entrance cleared. We are ready to move on, Lieutenant.
Sokol 1 to Romanov. The first AAM placement is located to the east. Move swiftly.
Target neutralized. Area clear. Enemy scout helicopter spotted. We are staying out of sight. Moving. I have to refuse that order, Comrade Lieutenant. I won't risk the lives of my men by going there. Guard tower clear. Moving. Go. In transit, go. This is Zvezda. Placing explosives now.
Well done, Romanov. One target remaining. Go north.
Alpha Group moving. Guard neutralized. Da, moving. Go. Alpha group moving. New enemy killed.
We're only halfway there, Romanov. Complete the mission.
In transit. Moving.
Do not allow your team to stray, Romanov. They must not be discovered.
Yet, Comrade Lieutenant. That would mean suicide. Go.
Do not allow your team to stray, Romanov. They must not be discovered.
Zvezda to Romanov. We're at the objective. Preparing target for demolition. All explosives in place. Ready to exfiltrate.
So-called one here. Exfiltration coordinates have been sent. Move there now and avoid detection. The explosive will be detonated when the attack is launched. Get out of the area as quickly as you can.
Alpha group moving. Mission accomplished. Exfiltrating now. See you in a few days, Lieutenant. Zvezda out.
Expertly done, Lieutenant. Those men will disperse and find their way back to us in the coming days. Now, you must prepare for the upcoming assault. Expect word within the hour. So-called one, out.
Welcome back, Grisha. Oh, how was recruit training?
Boring.
Ha, but necessary, Comrade Sergeant. Those recruits will soon be needed. Товарищи! It's good to see you all here today. And it will be even better to see you soon breaking through that wall. Then we'll teach those NATO dogs how to fight. They thought they could bully us into submission! They thought we'd give way and fall! But today, we'll show them that the Red Army bows to no one! Today, we'll show them the might of the Soviet Union! Get your vehicle! We go to war!
Romanov, the explosives will detonate in 3, 2, 1, mark.
So-called one to all battle group elements. Today we liberate West Berlin from the American oppressors. Only minutes remain until we rain fire on the enemy. Lieutenant Romanov, I want you to initiate the artillery barrage. The wall itself will be destroyed by pre-placed explosives.
The artillery is standing by, Romanov. Mark your targets and call in the coordinates.
entire battle group is waiting for you, Romanov.
Firing for effect. Over.
This is Sokol 1. Red Dawn. I say again, Red Dawn. Make me proud.
Artillery strike completed. Hostile kills confirmed. All talk out.
We have three main objectives. Destroying the US 6th Armored Battalion, securing the Moltke Bridge over the Spree, and clearing the 17th June Street for use by Army Command. Lieutenant Romanov, advance with your tank platoon to phase line Volga. Destroy all enemies you encounter. We must secure the 17th June Street. That's the main avenue by noon. Army Command is planning a parade along the avenue in celebration of the victory they expect us to win for them. Halfway to the phase line, Lieutenant. Keep moving forward. Make haste to the phase line, Romanov. I am clearing a path for you.
Maloshenko to Sokol 1. Resistance is heavier than expected. Прием.
Understood, Maloshenko. You will get assistance. Well done, Lieutenant. Phase line Volga is secure. Romanov, we must secure that road junction. You will attack the enemy in the flank while Maloshenko pushes forward.
This is Maloshenko. We're advancing now. We have to move quickly, Lieutenant. Get your units in position.
Don't forget to call in fire support when needed.
Finally, now we must set up defenses before they counterattack.
Excellent. The road junction has been secured.
This is Dnieper calling Cycle 1. We're under heavy attack by the Moltke Bridge. I cannot hold. They have helicopters. I repeat, they have...
Dnieper! Come in, Dnieper. Short. We have to secure Moltke Bridge or the entire flank will fall. Romanov, I'm sending you to reinforce Section B and capture that bridge. You will need anti-aircraft support to handle those helicopters. Call for reinforcements on the support channel.
Yeah, the Americans will shoot you to pieces if you're unable to protect yourself, Lieutenant.
Heavy armor here. Our tracks are steady. Yes, heavy armor on the move. Into position.
I cannot allow you to continue the advance without anti-air support.
What is to punch through the enemy lines?
Good call, Romanov. Those units will be with you shortly.
Шарахнуть по ним ядер.
You are ready, Lieutenant. Now move to the bridge and clear the skies on the way there. You have incoming enemy helicopters, Lieutenant.
Держаться в линию.
One left helicopter firing an entire missile.
Affirmative. Moving now. We're moving out now. Heading toward the position. Orders received. We're heading out now.
More enemy helicopters are moving in to attack you, Romanov.
Heavy anti-air will take out your engaging that hostile. We destroyed the target, товарищ.
Good thing you got there in time, Romanov. The entire flank was about to fall. Now, push through and secure that bridge. We have the bridge. Now hold in place and get some sandbagged positions up. Expect a counterattack at any minute.
Have eliminated the hostile vertolет.
Anti-tank emplacements as well, Romanov. Have your men keep working. Sokol 1, the Mulki Bridge is now under our control and the northern flank has been secured. We owe much to Lieutenant Romanov. Lieutenant, I am reassigning you to Section B. They are forming the battle line now. Take up your position and prepare to advance. You should also take this opportunity to replenish any losses.
We're moving out now. Yes, heavy armor on the move.
Romanov, move with Section B toward the main avenue and link up with Captain Malashenko. The Americans are preparing a counterattack. Section A, advance. Section B, advance. Make this a day to be remembered, comrades. Sokol 1, out. Yeah, Sokol 1. Friendly helicopters are moving in to assist you. All thank our frontal aviation comrades.
Sokol 1! Malashenko на связи! We're under attack by NATO helicopters and need immediate anti-air support!
Romanov, you have the necessary equipment. Aid Captain Malashenko if you can.
Gas turbines warmed up. Now, hostile vehicle is awake. We got the target. Товарищ командир. Target eliminated. Товарищ командир, give us the command. Target all over the...
Это вам дадим! Where are you, Romanov? The enemy helicopters are ripping my people to shreds!
Well done, Romanov. The advance is going well. Now, I want you to link up with Captain Malashenko. You two will form the breaker upon which the Americans will hurl themselves and be destroyed. Malashenko, report.
Говорит Malashenko. We are moving to the forward position now. I see American tanks approaching.
Good. They are about to launch their counterattack.
Говорит Malashenko. Romanov, I need your anti-air units now, блин!
Yeah, Sokol 1. All units are in place and the Americans are approaching. Sections A and B are to continue to close the gap, while Lieutenant Romanov and Captain Malashenko hold the middle. Romanov, I am giving you command of all fire support assets. We have incoming Tu-95, but until they arrive, you must use all available support to hold off the American attack.
Romanov, what the hell happened to that anti-air support? My men's lives are on your conscience. Malashenko out.
The first enemy is...
To no one's surprise, following their earlier intransigence, NATO diplomats yesterday walked out of...
Moving. Go. Engage Alpha Group. Alpha. camp entrance cleared. We are ready to move on, Lieutenant.
Sokol 1 to Romanov. The first AAM placement is located to the east. Move swiftly.
Alpha Group moving. Enemy scout helicopter spotted. We are staying out of sight. Area clear. Yet, Comrade Lieutenant. That would mean suicide. Moving. In transit. Alpha Group moving. This is Zvezda. Placing explosives now. Go.
Well done, Romanov. One target remaining. Go north.
Moving. Guard tower clear. Alpha Group moving. Fire. Guard neutralized. Acknowledged. Engaging. Engaging. Enemy killed. In transit. Zvezda to Romanov. We're at the objective. Preparing target for demolition. All explosives in place. Ready to exfiltrate.
Sokol 1 here. Exfiltration coordinates have been sent. Move there now and avoid detection. The explosive will be detonated when the attack is launched. Get out of the area as quickly as you can.
Do not allow your team to stray, Romanov. They must not be discovered.
Alpha Group moving. In transit. Mission accomplished. Exfiltrating now. See you in a few days, Lieutenant. Zvezda out.
Expertly done, Lieutenant. Those men will disperse and find their way back to us in the coming days. Now, you must prepare for the upcoming assault. Expect word within the hour. Sokol 1, out.
Romanov, the explosives will detonate in 3, 2, 1, mark.
Sokol 1 to all battle group elements. Today we liberate West Berlin from the American oppressors. Only minutes remain until we rain fire on the enemy. Lieutenant Romanov, I want you to initiate the artillery barrage. The wall itself will be destroyed by pre-placed explosives. This is Sokol 1. Red Dawn. I say again, Red Dawn. Make me proud.
Hostiles in the target area have been destroyed. Out.
We have 3 main objectives. Destroying the US 6th Armored Battalion, securing the Moltke Bridge over the Spree, and clearing the 17th June Street for use by Army Command.
Lieutenant Romanov, advance with your tank platoon to phase line Volga. Destroy all enemies you encounter. We must secure the 17th June Street. That's the main avenue by noon. Army Command is planning a parade along the avenue in celebration of the victory they expect us to win for them. way to the phase line, Lieutenant. Keep moving forward. Make haste to the phase line, Romanov. I am clearing a path for you.
Maloshenko to Sokol 1. Resistance is heavier than expected. Прием!
Understood, Maloshenko. You will get assistance. Well done, Lieutenant. Phase line Volga is secure. Romanov, we must secure that road junction. You will attack the enemy in the flank while Maloshenko pushes forward.
This is Maloshenko. We're advancing now. We have to move quickly, Lieutenant. Get your units in position.
Don't forget to call in fire support when needed.
Finally, now we must set up defenses before they counterattack.
Lock that target. Стреляй! Hostile locked and engaged. Penetrate. We're moving out now. Gas turbines warmed up. Armor moving out. Yes, tоварищ командир. Armor moving out. Yes, heavy armor on the move. Orders received. T-80 heading out. Gas turbines warmed up. Drive on. Heading for the position. Orders, our tracks are steady. Enemy tank killed. Assault that perimeter.
Excellent. The road junction has been secured.
This is Dnieper calling Cycle 1. We're under heavy attack by the Moltke Bridge. We cannot hold. They have helicopters. I repeat, they have...
Dnieper! Come in, Dnieper. Short. We have to secure Moltke Bridge or the entire flank will fall. Romanov, I'm sending you to reinforce Section B and capture that bridge. You will need anti-aircraft support to handle those helicopters. Call for reinforcements on the support channel.
Yes. The Americans will shoot you to pieces if you're unable to protect yourself, Lieutenant.
Good call, Romanov. Those units will be with you shortly. You are ready, Lieutenant. Now move to the bridge and clear the skies on the way there. You have... Incoming enemy helicopters, Lieutenant.
Yes, here we are, on the wheel. Hostile destroyed, товарищ командир.
More enemy helicopters are moving in to attack you, Romano. Good thing you got there in time, Romano. The entire flank was about to fall. Now, push through and secure that bridge. We have the bridge. Now hold in place and get some sandbagged positions up. Expect a counterattack at any minute. Anti-tank emplacements as well, Romano. Have your men keep working.
Target locked and in hostile engaged. Ain't walking. Neutralize the enemy.
Yes, Sokol 1. The Mulki Bridge is now under our control and the northern flank has been secured. We owe much to Lieutenant Romano.
Neutralize the enemy.
Lieutenant, I am reassigning you to Section B. They are forming the battle line now. Take up your position and prepare to advance. You should also take this opportunity to replenish any losses. Romanov, move with Section B toward the main avenue and link up with Captain Malashenko. The Americans are preparing a counterattack.
We're moving up now.
Section A, advance. Section B, advance. Make this a day to be remembered, comrades. Sokol 1, out. Yeah, Sokol 1. Friendly helicopters are moving in to assist you. All thank our frontal aviation comrades.
Sokol 1! Malashenko на связи! We're under attack by NATO helicopters and need immediate anti-air support!
Romanov, you have the necessary equipment. Aid Captain Malashenko if you can.
are ripping my people to shreds!
Got a lock on the enemy.
Говорит Малашенко! Romanov, I need your anti-air units now, блин! Thank you, Lieutenant. You saved many lives today. It will not be forgotten. Malashенko out.
Want us to punch through the enemy lines? Target vehicle. We're pulling up now. Heading out now. Orders received. Fire that target. Our tracks are rolling. Target right and engaged. Engage the enemy. We got the target without now. Lock that target. Стреляй! Mainboard in the bell. Where do you want our firepower? We got the target. Gas turbines, we're moving up now. Attack that target! Orders received! Fire at will! Fire again! Heading out now. Target is fully engaged. I'm heavy limit on the target. Our heavy armor firing at the enemy. Our tracks are rolling. Orders received. Engage the enemy. Hostile target. Block and fire. Leaving the entering. We got the target. Got the target. Enemy targeted. But the enemy spotted. Target firing at the enemy. Target coordinates locked down. Loading shell. We got the target. Heavy armor engaging. Hostile target. Target eliminated. Engaging. Attacks. The precision of doing this one right now. Yeah, do it. Target locked. Hostile attack. Engaging. Engaging. D-80 driving to the moving to the destination. Our tracks are rolling. Hostile. Target eliminated. Heavy armor awaiting orders.
Well done, Romanov. The advance is going well. Now, I want you to link up with Captain Malashенko. You two will form the breaker upon which the Americans will hurl themselves and be destroyed. Malashенko, report.
Говорит Малашенко. We are moving to the forward position now. I see American tanks approaching.
Good. They are about to launch their counterattack.
Heavy armor here. Gas turbines warmed up. Drive on. We're moving to the perimeter.
Yeah, Sokol 1. All units are in place and the Americans are approaching. Sections A and B are to continue to close the gap, while Lieutenant Romanov and Captain Malashenko hold the middle. Romanov, I am giving you command of all fire support assets. We have incoming Tu-95s, but until they arrive, you must use all available support to hold off the American attack. The first enemy echelon is here. Romanov, call in artillery and airstrikes on them.
We will damage the avenue if we call in fire support indiscriminately.
I am concerned with winning this battle, Captain, not with preserving a parade ground for Army Command. Proceed with the mission.
Understood, Sokol 1. Malashenko out.
The Americans are throwing everything they have into this attack. I count on you to deal with them, Lieutenant.
Говорит Malashenko, this is a glorious day for the motherland and for socialism. Soon, West Berlin will be liberated.
Fire explosion ready. Artillery lined up. Firing. Enemy destroyed.
The Americans must be desperate to throw themselves at us like this.
Da, they're acting like fools. And they will die like fools.
Hostiles defeated. Target received. Heading for the coordinates now. Affirmative. Coordinates received.
Yeah, Sokol 1 to all units. Hold in place. Tu-95 bombers are on their way to deal with all remaining enemies. I say again, hold in place. Do not move into the target area.
Target eliminated.
Yeah, Berg. We are dropping our payload. Stay clear.
Target eliminated, товарищ командир.
Strike successful. Return to base. Berkut out.
We crushed them.
Sokol 1 to all battle group elements. The Americans have been destroyed and the avenue is secure. I am immensely proud of you all, but I ask that you honor our comrades who perished here today. Without their sacrifice, this victory could not have been accomplished. Sokol 1, out.
So, it has begun.
It has indeed. I wonder how it'll end.
Best soon. Today was an easy victory. Who knows about tomorrow? Here's my nephew Kolya. He really distinguished himself today.
Товарищ полковник! Captain Malashenko reporting.
At ease, comrade. This is Major Lebedev.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, comrade. This was a crushing victory you helped win for us today.
One of many to come. Soon all of Europe will see the glory of socialism. Will you be accompanying my uncle?
We have that honor. But you should return to your unit, Nikolai. Tell the men that I am proud of them.
I will, uncle. We'll do whatever it takes to ensure victory for our great cause. Comrade Major.
He takes after his mother.
A few more like him, and this war will be over in a week.
I hope you are right, Valery Fedorovich. I really do.